The Aster altcoin doubled overnight and did a 10x in less than a week. But now the question is, what is the next altcoin that can double overnight? And I think I found it. Now, unless you're sleeping under a rock, you know Aster was able to do so well price-wise off the strength of CZ.
Changpeng Zhao, the founder and CEO of Binance, holds the title of the wealthiest person in the cryptocurrency industry.
And so because CZ's the wealthiest person in crypto, he can move a token price with just one tweet. And this is where it all started. The tweet that kicked off this mini bull run that we're seeing right now, Aster was 17 cents when he did this post. We would later do a video, a few days later, Aster had already skyrocketed to 81 cents. And hopefully you bought at 80 cents because now the thing is trading at $2.40. So we gave you the very, very easy 3x here. But now let's find the next altcoin. But how am I going to find this? Well, we need to see why Aster pumped, and then this will give us the blueprint for finding the next Aster. And essentially, it's going to be the things that CZ has invested in. This is breaking. This is a tweet from this morning. He posted about another project that is working with Aster. SafePal is also a portfolio invested way back. So CZ invested in Aster. He tweeted about Aster. It pumped hard. CZ this morning tweeted about SafePal. And look at that right there. So it is now CZ season. And so we need to look at CZ's family office, formerly called Binance Labs, now is called YZi Labs. This team, formerly led by CZ, continues its market expansion. So let's see what the heck are they investing in. And I'll go ahead and tell you, one of these coins on this list is not like the others, and it is the one that I see as the most bullish altcoin. So what we're doing now is looking at their cryptocurrency portfolio. Now, this isn't the good way of finding it. We're going to have to filter our search here, and then I'll tell you what we're looking at. So right now, you can see they have 271 investments. It's too many coins to look at. You can't just throw, a third of 1% of your portfolio and, all 270 and expect for this to do well. And some of these are, older projects like Sandbox. I don't think they're putting any new money in Sandbox. Some of these are going to be their older previous cycle investments that, just for whatever reason, they're still worth a lot. This is all ranked by market cap. So we need to start laying down some filters to find the quality project. So first thing we need to do is look at the valuation. We don't want some of these tokens that, if we change by 24-hour price change, some of this $18 million market cap, $5 million market cap. I don't have any interest in these projects. So we need to make the market cap minimum $100 million. So now we're starting to look at more of the quality projects. The next thing I want to look at here is going to be the 24-hour volume. I want to see things that are actually being traded. Now we're going to search by this. And now something really interesting is starting to pop up here. One, we do want it to be, directionally bullish. We want this coin to ride the CZ narrative. So SWI, clearly not riding the CZ narrative. It's too large a crypto project. There's too many investors. You don't think of SWI being CZ, even though it all sounds a little similar there. But I've noticed Hemi to me is very, very interesting. Has a good market cap size, 172 million. It's not too small. It's not too large like SWI. Also, it is pumping today, so it is riding the CZ narrative, and the volume is very, very immense, $538 million. There's a lot of people trading this token. And in fact, you can look at Athena, a project I'm still very bullish on, $4 billion market cap, and they could only do half the trading volume. So there's a lot of eyeballs on Hemi as we speak. Now, clicking on Hemi, some other interesting things start to pop up here. I was researching the team, fairly strong team. You go to overview here, you can see the chart. This is when it was listed on Binance. Now, if you take out the tether and just go to Hemi USD, you'll see the spot crypto. This token is riding an uptrend as we speak. But there's some interesting in Hemi that I wanted to point out to you. Now, if you go to fundraising, you're going to see there's a very, very recent round. This is less than a month ago. YZi Labs is a recent investor. And so that makes me want to go to YZi Labs, go to overview, and see their most recent funding rounds. Again, Sandbox is on there. Some of these are going to have, projects they invested in years ago. I'm not interested in what Binance Labs, now called YZi Labs. I'm not interested in what they invested in 2021. Like I said, I want to see what they're interested in today, the things they're looking at recently. And you can see Hemi, one of the most recent investments. Go back to Hemi's funding round right here. You'll also see Crypto.com was an investor here. So now we have a large American presence and the large Asian presence via Binance Labs, now known as YZi Labs. Now, the next question is, all right, this looks good. It seems bullish. It's in an uptrend. YZi Labs is interested. Crypto.com is interested. good market cap size. How do I buy it? So go down to markets and you're going to see most of the volume is going to be coming from Binance. We've ranked this by 24-hour volume, but a lot of people on Pancake Swap. So I would check out the Pancake Swap trading pair. Personally, is probably where I'm going to go the second I go home and trade some USDT on BNB into some Hemi. Don't know if I'm going to take Aster profits to do that with, but Hemi, you know, I would check this out. By the way, what the heck does it even do? You can't just be bullish because CZ's invested in it, but you kind of can. It is going to be a Bitcoin DeFi project. I looked into it. It's essentially going to be EVM capabilities, and it's got a Bitcoin node wrapped with the EVM smart contract. So it's going to be bridging Ethereum and Bitcoin. They have over 1 billion TVL, working with 90 protocols, over 100,000 wallets building this thing or working on this thing. So using it, that is. So I would check out Hemi. I'm going to go in. I'm aping in, folks. Sometimes you just got to ride the narrative. That's exactly what's going on here. Let's check back in on this one in about 5 days. I'm Deezy for Discover Crypto, and I think I'll see you in your Hemi, not your Dodge truck, at the top.